Good morning. We've been walking through this meadow for over a mile. It's been really nice. Really incredible meadow. Quite warm in the sun. Also gets quite cold at night, and even it doesn't really start warming up until the sun hits, which is around 8 o'clock depending on where you are. We're planning to get up a little earlier. Then it was just so cold outside and so comfortable and warm and snuggly under our quilt. We slept in for another like 2 hours, but we'll still make the bus. We just won't hitch in early. Maybe we will, but we'll definitely still make the 4:30 bus into Levining.
Y'all, this is some Oregon level trail right here. Lovely.
Okay, so this is quote-unquote lunch. Pamela had to rip the top off the Skippy Squeeze to get at more peanut butter inside.
This is my last remaining food.
Desperate times. I'm gonna give her a Coolman chocolate Cliff Bar because I have a bit extra.
You don't have to.
I know. I look over and Pamela says,
I put my whole pinky through. Is the only way to get it all out because it gets stuck in this whole tube. That's like, I don't know, 50 calories of peanut butter probably.
Beautiful stream we had lunch by and the bridge crossing it. Nice bridge.
This is a very cool waterfall. There's like a little one over to the side and then obviously the big one. The water is really nice and blue. And then right over there is the bridge that, wait, is that the bridge we just walked over? Yeah, I think that's the bridge I just came over. Thought it looked different though. Actually, no, that's a different bridge. Now I'm confused. Yeah, because I think the bridge I came over had wooden sides. Oh, and there's Henry right there on the bank. You can see him. Yeah, I think the bridge that I came over was like more from that side. I don't know. I'm getting a little confused, but the point is, it's a very beautiful waterfall.
Wow, that is an impressive waterfall. Oh, there's like a side waterfall too. Oh, I can see Pamela over there also videoing. That's fun.
Also, there's this like, I don't know, some kind of camp or something here. There's several little buildings and like a little tent tarp canopy thing. I don't really know what this is, and honestly, we need to make this shuttle, so I don't really have time to investigate it too much, but it is sort of interesting and always surprising when you just come across stuff out here. That looks like right there like a foundation to something that doesn't exist anymore. Oh, is this the way the trail goes? Okay, I need to get out my map and see where I'm going. Okay, yeah, so this is the bridge that we just came across. It is a different bridge than the other bridge. But I think also we may have gone the wrong way, which is why I'm backtracking here. So need to figure that out, but it's still very cool. Okay, so I think, I need to verify this, but I think what happened was we thought we were supposed to go one way. I took off and turns out we were actually, yeah, there it is. So if you can see behind me, we're actually supposed to go straight and over that bridge. So I actually went over the wrong bridge, thankfully not far, and got a good view of the waterfall, so that's cool. But to the like Glen Arlen or something, High Sierra camp. So that's what that was, High Sierra camp. I'm not really sure what that means exactly. Maybe for mountaineers or skiers or Boy Scout troops, or I don't know. But anyway, gonna go across the bridge that I saw from the waterfall now. Okay, I am now approaching the bridge for the actual PCT. The other one, I don't know if you could see this, but it only had one side. This one appears to have both sides intact, and like I said, this one is metal on the sides, and the other one was wooden on the sides. And this one, you get this view of the falls. Oh, and there's Henry waving at us. Right there. Hi, Henry. This is also a view. This is a view from the other side of the bridge. And just looks like classic Yosemite to me. Really nice. One more pan over to the beautiful other bridge, High Sierra Camp, waterfall, PCT.
The cobblestoning work is incredible. This is something that I suspect the CCC had something to do with, because the amount of time and labor this would take seems kind of insane. Very cool though.
This is so beautiful.
I love bridges and I love islands, and we have a island bridge. Doesn't get better than that.
This is gorgeous. The color. Henry is ecstatic. Oh wow, this is really remarkable. Man, oh man. Gonna get up here onto the bridge. Oh, okay. So yeah, I see what Henry is saying now. Bridge, island, he's on the island now, I guess. And then another bridge. That's extremely cool. The water is just so clear. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. All right, we decided to take a quick dip. And by we, I mean... Henry's taking a dip. I'm just gonna put my feet in real quick. I think I would might change into my my swimsuit and stuff if we had more time, but we only have a few minutes, so I don't think it's really worth it for me, but yeah, this is really beautiful. Henry just tried to yell something to me, and I don't know what it is, but he seems to be doing fine. He seems to be enjoying himself. And I have found this nice smooth rock where I can just dip my feet. Ooh, wow, how is he in that? Holy cow, that is cold water. But it is nice. And I can just put my feet in here. And this is my view. Beautiful water and trees. And then there's the bridge, the first bridge we came over. And there's some like waterfalls. Amazing.
Look at that! A mama deer and her two fawns. Maybe that's the same family from Ashland. Maybe they're on vacation. Tired of that big city life. Time for some rest and relaxation. Back to their roots. I am just obsessed with this spot. Probably top 10 spots on the whole PCT so far. I absolutely love this. All right, I know this is redundant, but I just got to give this the whole walk over. Really treasure this memory. Turn it into a video.
So it's not uncommon that I'm hiking and I'll see like a big area that looks like a mound of snow, and it turns out to be granite. Sometimes it is snow, I will say. We've definitely had, some snow here and there covering the trail, etc. But I just think it's funny. I guess it's sort of similar to my water sky occasional I don't want to say confusions, misidentification, trickery, I don't know. Anyway, this place is absolutely gorgeous. It seems like there's just water flowing everywhere. It's so clear and teal and just, yeah, this place is incredible. And I'm sure it also would have been incredible to see it under all the snow. But I am very thankful to be able to see it largely snow-free. And yeah, this is simply wonderful. Wow. Oh, it's just beautiful. We're approaching Tuolumne Meadows. I'm not 100% sure if I'm seeing that right, but I think that's what it is. Quite beautiful. All right, we have made it to Tuolumne Meadows. We're going to the Soda Springs. We have a little bit of time before the shuttle comes to the visitor center. Now the visitor center of note is closed, and the general store, unfortunately, I think was destroyed from all the snow this year. I think it was already like, I forget. I feel like somebody said it was already kind of like being renovated or something, and then it got destroyed. I don't know. Anyway, the roof is apparently caved in, but the visitor center I think is intact but closed. I'm not exactly sure. I do know the wilderness office is open where you gotta get like backcountry permits and stuff, but we don't need that because we have our permits that we need. So let's see. Is this gonna tell us about the Soda Springs? Can I drink the water? That was my question. My second question is, will my Be-Free filter out the carbonation? Probably not, but
The answer is, according to this sign, although the bubbling water comes out of the ground pure and clean, there is a possibility that people or animals have contaminated the water.
so that makes it sound like I can drink it if I filter it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's kind of what I thought.
And the idea is that it's naturally carbonated, right?
Yeah. But look, there's like a lot of, they built a hut around this one, but it's like that one bubbling up.
It's very cool. If I didn't know better, I would think that they are hot. They look like hot springs to me. But I assume that they are not hot. Very cool. I'm gonna come and feel really quickly and then probably try to taste some as well. Ooh, it's cold. That's awesome. All right, Henry has gathered some water. I'm trying to see if we can see any carbonation in here. I don't see much, I'll be honest, but let's see what you think.
It's very slightly carbonated.
Okay.
And tastes like well water.
Ew. I would like to try some just for the experience, but maybe I won't gather my own since you said it was a little scummy to gather, clog up the filter.
Here.
She's like, get this away from
Time
me.
for Pamela to drink.
I can't say it tastes the carbonation, but definitely tastes like I'm drinking lake. This is lake. Oh, you know what?
It's more when I first put it into my
I
mouth.
hear it almost like it's so faint, and this is by far the worst water I've had on the entire PCT. No contest.
All right, here's the one I gathered from. Blip 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 blip. There's a slightly bigger one. They put some rocks around. Those are the two biggest. And then like we showed a bunch over there.
This is just so cool. It might taste horrible, but it is really awesome. There's like a little one over there. And then sometimes they stop. Like the ones over here were bubbling a minute ago, and then they kind of stop, and I guess they'll start again at some point. Yeah, there's a little bit of movement there, but this one is like really bumping. Oh, there goes that one. All right, I used some regular water to get the sulfur taste out of my mouth. And here's just another angle of the meadow. And I think we're ready to go.
Wow, this is incredible. We got deer prancing across the meadow. Amazing.
And can you see the silhouette of the prairie dog?
Pamela really likes these prairie dog
They're
things.
so cute. Wait, can I see? Hey. Shoot, I don't know how long the video wasn't going, but these prairie dogs are so cute. You can see its little silhouette right. Oops, sorry, this is very zoomed in. Okay, never mind. You can't. It's in the center. We saw it eating. Oh, there's one on the rocks right there. Oh my gosh, so cute. Let me try to get closer and not have to zoom in quite as much. You scampered down.
All right, we are trying to figure out where to catch this bus. Had a lot of conflicting information. Been told by Google it's the visitor center that's closed, like pretty much everything in Tuolumne Meadows is. And then we were told by a volunteer park ranger that the most reliable place is the store, which is also closed, but that if we flag it down from the road, should be good. We will see. All right, we found the bus stop sign, as demonstrated by Pamela. And we found a schedule which says 2023, which is perfect. And there is a highlighted "You are here" and the time. And it also shows that it stops at the visitor center and the store. Oh, and tells us some stuff about Lee Vining, where it stops. Oh, you have to request it to stop at the Mono Basin Visitor Center at Lakeview Lodge. Because we actually ran into the guy who gave us a hitch out of Bridgeport, the first leg, and he said, oh, it's confusing. It says Lakeview Lodge, but it's actually the mobile gas mart. So that adds some. Oh, and requested stops are for drop-offs only. Or you can okay. Lots of interesting stuff. Let's see what other interesting signs we have. Let's see. You can get plague. What plague? I don't know. Just plague. And hantavirus. Awesome. So typically, I think the visitor center would be open. The campground would be open. Maybe that lodge would be open. Post office, grill, and store. A grill sounds amazing. That'd all be open. So usually we wouldn't be going into Lee Vining, but I think basically everything here is closed. So the Wilderness Center is open, but I confirmed with the guy who gave us a ride for our hitch that there is no food to purchase there. So we're going into Lee Vining. I really hope this bus comes. All right, we're in Lee Vining. Pamela booked our hotel room from the visitor center while we were waiting for the bus. First one, I think, that had availability, or that was cheapest. So we booked it, and here it is. We're room number 1, right next to the office.
Also, the office sold LaCroix for $1. It's so hard to find these individually, and I was literally dreaming about this while I was hiking today. I was like, you know what? I really want a LaCroix, and here it is.
This is a nice place. Oh, I love the ceiling. It's a nice ceiling.
It's all relative to what you're expecting.
We were expecting a dump.
Yeah, expecting a total dump. So
it is very expensive. This is one of our more expensive hotels.
That's just the city that we're in. It's like,
but look, this is the porch. It's a communal porch, but it's really beautiful. Great view. There's the rest.
Right across the street from 2 different restaurants.
Yeah, it's hard to be far from most things in Lee Vining.
That's true. We have a bug that keeps trying to get in.
I think it just got in. All right.
Oh, shoot. Henry's just made an interesting and rather disturbing observation.
There are like a bunch of little dead and dying ants in my drink. I don't know.
He just goes, why are there so many bugs in my drink? Not why are there bugs in my drink. Why are there so many bugs in my drink?
The other day, a mosquito flew in my mouth. And I was like, spitting it out seems like a whole production. I'm just swallowing it. I made the conscious decision just to swallow it. It was easier that way.
Oh my gosh. Henry just looks at me and goes, do you want to know the really disturbing thing? Which I feel he's already shared, but apparently there's more.
As I continue to drink it, more dead bugs are revealed as the level of root beer decreases.
Do you want to stop? We could just get another one, you know? Free refills, man.
Yeah.
I think maybe we do that. Maybe that's a good idea.
In a store that has very few things. It has the pencil I used from 3rd grade through college until medical school when I started using pen.
Quicker clicker.
Yeah, it's I remember when they changed from the ribbed grip, or from the smooth grip to the rib grip. I was never a fan of that. All right, enough about that.
Different words when I used to.